Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a super awesome day here in Season 4 Evernight Isle Last War survival game. Let's go ahead and smash on Season 4. Of course, it's a training hero day in Versus, and we always love that day. Here, we are in week 1, and we have a little bit of a gift in the season, a little earlier than usual. What do we have? Scroll on down. We've got the first exclusive weapon being released, and that is Lucius's exclusive weapon battle pass. It's out now. Everybody out there, I've done a little bit of the free tier. I didn't purchase it yet, but for everyone who is playing in Season 4, free to play, the first column of rewards, that's for you. Now, if you look down this column of rewards, you see there's Lucius Shards, there are skill medals, experience, more Lucius Shards, and the pattern continues. But what you don't see in that first column are any of these right here, the Lucius exclusive weapon shards. You need 50 of the hero specific exclusive weapon shards in order to unlock and activate the exclusive weapon. So free to play, like prior seasons, if you do not purchase this pass, you will not be able to get Lucius's exclusive weapon until later, probably until the black market, if they go and they release in the hero choice exclusive weapon shard chests the option to pick Lucius. So it could be quite a while, 12 weeks, 8 weeks, before you even have the opportunity. So keep that in mind. Pay to play low spenders, we have got the $20, at least in US, adjusted for your currency in-game battle pass that you can pick up. If you pick up that battle pass, what will you get? You will get an Epic Alliance gift. You will get 30 Lucius Shards. You will pick up 4 of the Skill Medal Lucky Chests. I'm never too lucky in those. You will get 4 of the Legendary Resource Choice Chests. 70 of the Lucius exclusive weapon shards. That's the big thing that you need here. 16 Epic Resource Chests and 7,000 Skill Medals. So not a bad deal. I do personally think that the battle pass for the exclusive weapon at $20 is a pretty darn good deal compared to what it would cost or how long it takes to get exclusive weapons. Either you buy them or for free from the multitude of different areas in the game that you can. So for $20, this is what you would get if you pick up the battle pass. Now, before we do, I want to take a moment and say, if you're going to spend $20, do one of two things, please. Go to the Last War official store, pick up some gold bricks. That can give you a 5% bonus, so it's basically like you're saving 5%, and you can usually save tax depending on where you're located. If you're not going to use the Last War store, then go check out the sponsor of all of our exclusive weapon videos, that is Skycastle. Skycastle is a game recharge service, and it can save you up to 35% on in-game purchases depending on your location. New customers, you will get $10 off your first purchase, totally on them. How do you go check them out? It's super easy. Go down to the description of this video. There's a Discord link. You'll also find a link to the Last War store. Take your pick, but go to Skycastle, check them out, see how they work, see if there's any flash deals going on, read some of the feedback, and just figure out if they might be a good choice for you to save a little bit of cash here in Last War survival game. And remember, playing free to play is totally cool. Nothing wrong with that. I know a bunch of people in our alliance who have quite a few of the exclusive weapons, and they got those not by buying them, they got them by waiting and obtaining them over time and staying free to play. So keep that in mind. You do not need to spend money in Last War. Okay, we've picked up the battle pass. Let's go ahead and claim all. All right, well, right off the bat, what do I have? I have 55. This is what we want, at least 50 of them. I got 55 of the Lucius exclusive weapon shards. That is perfect here. Let's go take a look at the daily tasks. This will come up each day, so even free to play, make sure you go through and do these things to work your way down the free to play tier. But you have to recruit heroes, make alliance donations, help allies, radar tasks, do some speed ups, and just log in. It's pretty simple. It's all basic things you're going to do every day anyways. So free to play, you'll have no trouble making your way down the free to play tier. And then if you do buy the battle pass, you should have no issue whatsoever making it all the way to the end in just a week or so. All right, so we have the exclusive weapon shards that we need in order to activate. Let's go jump back out of here. We're going to go into our heroes. Let's take a look now at Lucius's exclusive weapon. So we'll smash on Lucius. We see we had a red dot there. That's because we have the exclusive weapon now available to us. All right, So let's tap on preview at the top. If you'll recall from my other videos, the preview is broken into attributes and skills. So here we are looking at what the final attribute bump will be once we reach level 30. Now it is going to take a lot of shards to get to level 30. And if you buy all these shards, it's going to cost $1,700 or more. So definitely take advantage of all of the ways you can get shards for free for all of the exclusive weapons. That is very critical. I'm going to toss it up on the screen right now to give you a chance to look at those opportunities and where you can get them for free. Okay, so you will recall each exclusive weapon has tiered levels at 1 when you activate it, 10, 20, and 30. At each of these tiered levels, we're going to hit a new milestone in between the tier levels. Things will increase as well and progress. Here at level 10, we will have the HP attack and defense shown, and from 1 to 10, it will increase progressively, and then we will eventually land at level 10 at 3% resistance to all damage types. Moving to level 20, we see the increases in the 4% resistance to all damage types we will achieve. And then finally, level 30, we're going to add a little bit over 920,000 HP, almost 7,000 attack, and 4,300 plus defense, and we'll end up with a 5% resistance to all damage types. Now that resistance to all damage types is consistent across all of the exclusive weapons, but the HP attack and defense vary from hero to hero. And once we reach level 30, the hero skills, the cap will be raised to 40 from the current 30, and that will progressively increase as you go through the tiered levels as well. But the most interesting thing here are the skills. So let's go take a look at that. We're going to look at it just from the level 30 perspective. As you know, if I drop back quickly to level 1, right, you will get the first skill with all the exclusive weapons at level 1. Then the second skill you need to get to level 10, the third skill level 20, and the final skill level 30. So here at level 1, we're going to get Lightning Triple Strike, an auto attack skill. It is dealing physical damage with a 1-second cooldown. And from a detail perspective, what is it? Well, it will attack a random front row unit, dealing physical damage equal to some percent of attack. For every 2 attacks, provide a shield equal to 3% of the maximum HP to the hero with the lowest HP. And that will last for 3 seconds. So what will happen here is Lucius is going to target with the auto attack, which happens very frequently throughout the battle, in the front row on the opponent's side with the physical damage, and then every second one, someone on your team is going to get a shield for 3 seconds, and it's going to be the maximum HP, I believe, of the hero in question, which is the hero that has the lowest HP at the time. So this is nice because it will protect one of your heroes who's starting to maybe fail and may die soon. It will give them just a little bit more life, and that little bit can make a difference in the battle. Let's watch the video and see if it shows us anything informative. Okay, so we see the shield there showing up. So that's the idea. Every 2 auto attacks, 1, 2, there's a shield. It's going to last for 3 seconds. So that's what we can expect to see in a battle, some type of blue shield of that nature. This skill, drop back into Lucius out of the exclusive weapon. Let's look at Lucius's skill. So what's going to happen is the skill in the upper left, his auto attack, Lightning Triple Strike, that's what's going to be enhanced upon activation of the exclusive weapon. So currently, it's prioritizing a random target, 1 front row unit, dealing some amount of physical damage of the attack. If you go up in stars, we'll get 30% extra damage, and then increase additional damage as we go. That's lending me to the 309.32, and it's going to be every 1 second. So the biggest difference here is, with the exclusive weapon, he's going to prioritize, if we just go back and remind ourselves, he will prioritize a random, so still 1 front row unit, but for every 2 attacks, he's going to place that shield. So that's the real big difference here between the exclusive weapon version and the non-exclusive weapon version. Okay, as we go to level 10, we will get a little bit of a bump in the Lightning Triple Strike 2. The increase in damage will go up further. The other items are going to stay the same. Looking at the new skill we get at level 10, that is Knight's Spirit 2. It's a tactic skill, energy protection. It has the typical 8 or 9 second cooldown that we're used to seeing. What is Knight's Spirit 2 going to do? Well, after activation, it's going to boost all allies' energy damage reduction by some percent and provides a shield equal to 3% of Lucius's maximum HP, lasting for 8 seconds. So he's going to give now a shield to all of your heroes in your squad for 8 seconds at 3% of whatever Lucius's total HP is. Let's watch a little video here, see what we see. As I expected, right, we see in the other example, there was just the one shield. Now everybody, including Lucius, have the shield when this tactics skill is activated. So Knight's Spirit 2, if we go back out, that is going to replace the upper right skill. It is going to take Knight's Spirit currently as a tactic skill, which boosts all allies' energy damage reduction by 19 or some percent for 5 seconds. It is going to still reduce all of your allies' energy damage reduction, but it will now add a shield for all your allies as well. So that is the biggest difference, and we do see that at the star level, right, the effect is increased from 6 to 7 to 8 seconds finally. So that is staying the same, certainly with the shield perspective. Aircraft heroes gain an additional 7%, additional 15% of energy damage reduction. That will all carry forward. That's how we get up here to the 19.9 right now. And if we're in the exclusive weapon, back in the preview, that's where we get to ultimately 23.2. All right, let's go to level 20. What's the skill we'll get there? That is the Troop Type Boost. Aircraft Specialist. We know what this is going to do. It's going to boost our aircraft heroes' attack, defense, and HP within the squad in battles by 7.5%. This is the same for all exclusive weapons. It's always an expertise type skill, Troop Type Boost at level 20 relative to whatever faction this hero whose exclusive weapon you're looking at belongs to. And then finally, when we get to level 30, what's the skill we expect to see? Well, this is a Tactics Enhancement Shield Breaker passive skill. So when any shield released by Lucius breaks, it grants the holder a 5-second 6% attack speed boost, stacking up to 3 times. So this is going to be triggered because it's Tactics Enhancement and it's a passive. It's going to be triggered in 2 cases. We had the first case where he provides a shield to one of the individuals on your team. And then we've got the second skill, the Tactics, where he's going to give a shield to all of your allies, all of your heroes. Well, then what will happen is each time those run out after the 3 or 8 seconds, then those heroes are going to be able to attack much faster. And so they got a shield, they lived a little longer, and then they can do, if they were close to death, they're going to be able to do just a little bit more damage, and they can stack up to 3 times. And so this one is definitely going to help some of your damage dealers like Diva do even more. Hopefully keep Skylar alive a little longer, let her stun somebody with some of that increased attack, and see if you can win the battle. All right, now let's back out of here, back into skills. What's that mean from a skills perspective? Well, we know the upper left is getting replaced. The upper right tactics is going to get replaced. We will still have, or at least we expect to still have, Silver Armor, the passive skill here, which is the boost the damage reduction for the first row heroes by 13% in combat, and further reduces energy damage they take. We expect that to stay, and of course, as always, the expertise skill here, that will stay. So we're ultimately going to improve upon Lucius's overall skill ability with level 30. It's going to take us a while to get there, though. All right, now what you've all been waiting for is the activation of Lucius's exclusive weapon. So right now, Lucius is at 7.36 million in power. What is our aircraft squad at? Let's take a look. Our aircraft squad is at 59.27 million. 59.27 and 7.36. Let's go ahead and smash the activate button. We're going to get level 1 here. We're going to get that first skill. And we're going to get a nice bump in power. Let's see what it is, and a new vehicle too. All right, 298,000. That's typically what we see. We have our new vehicle. It's actually going to completely change to the different jet there, if you saw that at level 30. Here's our second animation. Sky Knight Lucius. Boom. All about shields there, as you saw in that animation. So there we go, folks. We have just activated Lucius's exclusive weapon. Brand new here. Season 4, Evernight Isle. That's the first one coming up in week 1. So plan for that. Be ready for it. Let's tap off. So 7.36 to 7.66. That's what we would expect with basically a 300,000 power increase. Now from here, we can continue to take him up. You know I like to get to at least level 10, but I'm also trying to get Tesla to level 30. I might put that off for a week or so here. So let's see how far we can upgrade Lucius. At least get him to level 10, because you know aircraft's my main squad, right? So 7.66 is where we got Lucius to after activation. Let's go ahead and use the 5 more Lucius shards, and then some of these universal ones I've got piled up over here to continue to upgrade. Let's see if we can get to level 10. We should be fine and able to. All right, another just under 9,800. It's going to take 20 more. Level 4, level 5, level 6. We're up to 40 once you get above 5, 7, 8, 9. And here's the big one, folks. We had just enough shards to do it. Level 10, we're going to add that next skill, Night Spirit 2. It's the bump to the tactics. It's the good one. Ready for it? We're already up to 7.76 from 7.36. Let's smash the upgrade. Boom. 264,000 more power. Loving it. And we get the next vehicle. It's getting a little more beefy here. We still got the propellers, though. So we're still a prop plane. And there's our second animation. Shield, guns, taking damage, doing damage. That's the Sky Knight Lucius. Let's tap off of that. 8 million. So we went from 7.36 to just over 8 million. We picked up a couple new skills here. The Lightning Triple Strike 2 and Knight's Spirit 2. We've picked up some additional HP attack defense for Lucius, resistance to all damage types, and his skill level is now up to 33. So we should have some 2 new skills here. Yes, we do. Upper left, upper right. So I'll start upgrading the upper right first. That's where I always recommend starting, then going to the lower left, and finally the upper left. And let's just go take a look. Where is our squad? And yes, remember, it's going to offer you the exclusive weapon offer here after you activate. So if you're spending money, keep that in mind. We'll tap off of that for right now. That will be good for a few days. And our squad, holy moly. Oh boy. Man, this makes me want to do more with Lucius. I've been trying to get to 60 million for so long. And we just went from what? It was 59.27, I think, or 29 or something like that, to 59.94. Wow. I cannot believe I'm this close to 60 million. And that the exclusive weapon bumped me up that much. This is going to be an awesome game changer here for Season 4. Okay, everybody, smash the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about Lucius's exclusive weapon. How does it rank to you amongst all the others? Do you run aircraft, tanks, missiles? Who are you working on right now? And what do you just think about the exclusive weapons in general? Are they just another way to extract money from the whales? Do they actually give benefit? Are they overpriced? Are they underpriced? Let me know. Take it easy, everybody. Enjoy wherever you're at with the game. If you're coming up on Season 4, keep watching this channel for more and more content coming out here as we move forward. Take care.